Howdy! PSD and its shows are mostly supported by you guys. If you like what we do, make sure to rate the podcast wherever you listen, subscribe if you haven't, share your favorite moments and episodes with friends, and check out our Patreon if you want to give us some financial support, as well as getting a little something in return. All of that stuff helps like you wouldn't believe. Thanks so much for everything, and we hope you enjoyed this episode of Please Stop Talking.
You guys see the Taco Bell Direct?
The Taco Bell Direct?
The what?
They're bringing back the 7-layer burrito. They're introducing La Cafes. Taco Bell is making their own series of cafes that they're going to start pushing out.
Are you talking about like LA Cafe and you're saying La Cafe?
No. Taco Bell is making like a Cantina Cafe. Like they're building one in Brooklyn, and they're going to start building Taco Bell cafes all across the U.S. They said so in the Taco Bell Direct. They had a really good bit where they were talking about tacos and burritos, and they kept playing an air horn, and the guy kept laughing, and then it kept cutting to the crowd in the Taco Bell Direct, and nobody was doing, like, everybody was just stone-faced, like, silent. It's a good, like, 20 to 30 minutes of them talking about what they're bringing back and what they're doing.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Taco Bell Direct. You haven't seen it.
That real?
Today.
Direct
Yes.
is a real thing. I'm watching it.
Yeah, they played air horns like it was 2016. It went...
What the fuck? How do you know this?
How did they get so many people to show up?
I just found out about it today. I was streaming earlier, and somebody said, holy shit, Brandon, the Taco Bell Direct. And I sat there and I watched the whole thing, and I was like, holy shit, it's Peem.
Oh, you did a reaction stream on the Taco Bell
Yeah,
Direct.
mid Monster Hunter, I was slutting and grunting and slopping on my slime, and then I was like, fuck, dude, Taco Bell Direct, let's hit it.
They should keep announcing them ahead of time so that we can do a proper like analysis a la which chipmunk gives the best head.
They are bringing in Baja Midnight. They got a new Baja Blast.
They announced a new Baja
They announced
Blast.
a new Baja Blast. Yeah,
Holy
the Mountain Dew
fucking
review is
shit,
back on the
dude.
fucking table. Like, it's right there.
What's different about this one?
I'm bald now. Oh, no, Baja Blast?
No, the
Oh,
Baja
it's purple
Blast.
now.
I know you're bald.
I'm growing my hair back out. It's purple now. It's purple Baja. It's Baja Midnight.
Wait, why are you growing back your hair? I thought this was your new thing.
Because it's too
No, it was
expensive
your
to
new
get
thing.
all new
You can't
art done, so I'm just growing my hair back in.
That's so insane.
You actually just hit me with a look off because you started talking about your hair and then said it's purple now, and I thought you meant your hair.
I thought the same thing.
No, I'm not. I'm not making Five Nights at Freddy's 3 videos. I can't dye my hair.
Yeah,
so.
it's growing back purple.
Yeah, it's growing back purple, actually. I'm actually going to start every video now with, hello, everybody. That fucking witch's curse, man. It's coming back to haunt me real bad.
That's fine. That's fine.
But they're bringing back the empanada. They're going to have the Taco Bell empanada.
I still kind of don't believe that there was a Taco Bell Direct. I think you're making things up.
No,
Okay,
I'm watching it.
Corbin's got it right now. They did one last year apparently too, but it's watching it is really funny because they're like talking about new tacos, new burritos, old tacos, old burritos, and then on top of that, like it keeps cutting to the fucking audience and nobody is reacting. I was waiting for the guy to jump up and yell Peggle too. Like it's genuinely
Live Moss Live 2024.
Yeah, it's Live Moss Live. It's
Why?
the Taco Bell Direct.
Why does everybody need to have a Direct now?
I just think it's great that I thought that Jeff Keighley would usher in E3 cringe.
Do they invite like a bunch of Taco Bell super fans to show
Dude,
up at the...
They had a whole segment where they were talking about they're doing a Taco Bell golf tournament and teaming up with a fucking golf apparel brand to make Taco Bell golf gear. And everybody was fucking entirely silent in the crowd. Nobody was saying anything. Who's excited for the 7-layer burrito?
I mean, I guess.
What the fuck? Why wouldn't you be fucking hyped for 2-layer burrito? 7-layer, I mean. That's a lot of layers.
That's a lot of burrito, yeah.
How the fuck do you cram that many layers into one fucking burrito?
While Taco Bell doing it is pretty funny, what's the funniest fast food restaurant to have a Direct?
Actually, the funniest place to do a Direct is if they did a Lockheed Martin Direct.
That would be hype.
That would be awesome.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Did they not do those?
They would say that they're restarting development on the knife missiles, and I would clap my hands.
Yes, Play
We're watching the Taco Bell Direct.
We're watching
yeah.
the Taco Bell Direct.
This is the guy. Yeah, Taylor Montgomery.
Oh my
the
God,
chief marketing
CMO.
officer.
He looks like Asian Mark Wahlberg.
He looks like Phil
I'm
Spencer.
sorry.
Oh my gosh, he
That's-
does.
He looks like Asian Mark Wahlberg. That's
Billy,
so
you,
crazy.
You watch your mouth. That's just what Mark Wahlberg looks like now. You see that picture of him from like last week?
He would never. No, I have not seen a picture of fucking Mark Wahlberg.
Do you not do Mark Mondays?
I don't do Mark Mondays. I'm too fucking
Oh, no, I
scared.
do Wahlberg Wednesdays. I don't do Mark Mondays.
Scott, we're actually just watching the Taco Bell directory. We're just watching Taco Bell.
What the fuck are we talking about? This is not the podcast.
The first 7.5 minutes of this are unusable. We have not started the podcast.
We're talking about it. We're talking about the brand new exciting products from Taco Bell.
Hey, we just got done watching 7 minutes of the Taco Bell Direct. We're not going to do that anymore. Corbin, you have to turn it off.
Corbin, you have
Welcome to the podcast.
We can't, like, I can't keep watching this, dude. I don't want to fucking know about the next layered fucking, what else are they gonna layer? They're fucking crazy.
What would be the funniest menu item Taco Bell could put out?
Gun
in the taco. It's the gun chalupa. The gun chalupa.
Like gunlupa. Who cares? Like, fuck,
They take a cheesy roll up and stick it down the barrel.
Oh, the Russian cheese roulette. Because if you eat it, then maybe it'll explode in your mouth.
A 1 in 6 chance of a blast of flavor.
1 in 6 chance of flavor blasting your friend. Yeah. I'm a big fan of the word flavor blast in general lately. I've been saying it a lot. I don't know why, but I feel like we're going to get a lot more cheese in our diets here over the coming months. There's going to be a lot of cheese.
Is that one of your predictions because of what you've been saying? Just because you find a new word?
No. It's I think we're going to get a lot more flavor blasted products like cheesy apples, cheesy loose grain.
I see what you mean. Okay.
Cheesy soy. Like Taco Bell's already introducing during the Taco Bell Direct, they introduced a new taco where the cheese is the shell.
Parmesan crisp.
I can't believe we're still on this.
Like it's like a cheese crust. Yeah. You know what? Listen, sometimes dudes get together and they talk about Taco Bell. We don't need some kind of like...
That's already a Dorito Blast.
Oh, they're actually bringing back the Cool Ranch taco.
Oh, you know what? I bet people fucking clamored for that one.
I do clap for that. I do clap for the Cool Ranch taco back.
That one is actually fucking fire.
My uncle worked at Taco Bell for a while.
Yeah?
Yeah. I wouldn't go to that Taco Bell because he worked there. Every time my uncle and my brother, when they worked at Burger King as well after he quit Taco Bell, I stopped going to Burger King because when they quit, they were like, oh yeah, we had rats. I was like, huh? Yeah, rats were eating the buns, and we had to throw the buns that the rats bit away, and then we just kept the ones they didn't eat.
Holy shit, that's fucking gross.
It's foul, yeah. That's why I don't eat at Burger King anymore. That, like, they don't really have anything on the menu I want. There's nothing I crave there.
Not Whopperful.
Burger, chicken fries, burger, like,
Do they still do the little Oreo pie things?
I think.
You know what I'm talking about?
I like getting the Impossible Whopper there for a while, but like the uncovered truths that I learned while my family worked there, I just don't want to eat there anymore. But that's like the Burger King in my town, not your Burger King. That's my Burger King. Your Burger King might be better.
Oh, thank God.
Corbin especially. I know, Corbin, you're always eating BK. Your Burger King is probably fine.
Are you a BK fiend?
I've actually been to Burger King like 2 times in my life.
It's saved for special occasions.
You're not part of the Burger King Kids Club?
Okay.
The KKK.
Was it actually called the KKK?
It was the Burger King Kids Club,
BKK?
but it was the BKKC.
Krispy Kreme did that in Australia. The Krispy
Kreme
Kreme
Club with a K?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ. Do they haze you when you join?
What, the Burger King? Or
they probably glaze you when you join.
Oh, they glaze you when you join.
Yeah.
Every time I go to the Krispy Kreme. How racist are these donuts? I need to know. Percentage-wise? Like by volume?
Racism by volume.
Racism by volume.
Chick-fil-A situation. Little hate makes the food taste better.
Oh, they changed their fries, though. They're dog shit now. I don't even want to go there for anything. Not like homophobic chicken, but also like the fries are bad now.
I never actually like it that much, if I'm honest.
I had some insane fucking racism lore dropped on me.
What do you mean?
You gotta elaborate.
Guy who hears about racism for the first time. Buddy, did you hear the lore?
Just found out. It's all pretty bad. I'm not a fan of any of it.
But you're keeping up with it.
Really?
Corbin, I want you to know, anytime I think about the tweet where it says guy who's only ever seen Boss Baby watching Megalopolis, this shit's just like Boss Baby, I think of you every time. I'm like, that's my friend Corbin. It's like, fuck, dude, I'm watching Apocalypse Now, and I'm kind of getting some Boss Baby vibes from this. Like,
I said what the real story was. I started a new job working in construction.
Yeah.
And we were talking about this project this one guy was working on. He was like, yeah, it was pretty cool. They were remodeling a super old building on campus. And he goes, yeah, we were in there with our demo crew, and we knocked down one of the walls. And we found a fake wall that was not in the plans. And it just said, whites only bathroom.
oh my God. You uncovered, you literally untombed racism lore. Like, genuinely. Like, unearthed it.
Crazy. They just sealed a white-only bathroom?
They did not take it down. They just put a wall over it. And it was excluded from all of the plans. So they had no idea it was there. And they have to go tell the dean of the school. You want to know what the dean of the school says?
Open for business.
Open for business.
Don't touch it. Frame it. So they left the wall there.
No.
It belongs in a museum type beat.
That area was a bathroom and was becoming a bathroom. So now, above the urinal, there's just a hole in the wall covered by glass with a sign behind it that says whites only.
What?
What the fuck?
You're lying. There's no fucking way that's real.
I am not fucking with you. I live very close to it. I'm going to go and take a photo.
What? Wait, right now?
That's
no.
deranged.
Oh,
Yeah, is it in your house now? Like,
Yeah, I live there actually.
I stole it.
They're remodeling my bathroom.
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. So
with a little Sharpie, you could put it in front of the toilet and make it just say wipes only.
I think it gets vandalized constantly.
It should.
no fucking shit. Why would? So the dean is the dean actually like this is historical?
Yes, I know the dean of the time was like a very far left gay man.
Oh my god. I don't even know how to respond to that. That's so fucking crazy.
Hey,
And he was like, frame it.
That's so insane.
just look at the blueprints Corbin sent me. You can't take it down. It's a load-bearing sign.
It's load-bearing racism.
Yeah, sorry guys, can't fucking move this one. Just gonna have to piss with it.
It has to have a placard under it that explains.
Like, we found this.
I hope. Because otherwise, dude.
Because imagine you're pissing and you look up and you go, oh shit.
my fault.
That wasn't even the story I was going to tell. I just thought of that because you were talking about Krispy Kreme.
I'm glad you told it because it really upset me.
Good.
Now that we're sufficiently
Upsetting.
upset, what's your story, Corbin?
So you know how I collect photos of women?
Oh man.
You got a
Okay.
binder full of them.
All right. Okay, that's where we're at.
Well, you're Mitt Romney, circa 2012. I get it.
Is this the photo booth?
This is the yes.
Okay,
Oh,
I know about the photo
Oh my
booth.
god.
I don't know if
okay.
everybody else does.
I vaguely remember you telling me.
I love the photo booth.
Was it in private?
It was probably in private.
Maybe.
I thought I told the story on the podcast. There used to be a bar that I'd go to that had a photo booth, and people would always forget to get their photos. And so whenever we would take photos, we would just grab all of them. And so I have a bunch of photo booth photos of strangers that I think are really funny. And so they are hanging in my living room. I sound like a stalker killer, and it only gets worse. So I had been dating this girl for a while.
I know where we're going with this. I'm so horrified.
We had been talking for a while. And that night I was going to ask her to become my girlfriend. She's sitting on the couch and like I'm getting nervous because it's a difficult question to ask and I'm awkward. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'm going to hype myself up in the mirror. So I'm getting myself hyped up. I walk out. She's got her phone out pointed at the photos on the wall.
No.
And she goes, how do you know my cousin?
Oh, that's so much worse. What the fuck do you mean? No.
I then had to explain to her. I was like, yeah, there's a photo booth. And I sometimes just grab all the photos and I think they're funny, so I hang them up. Turns out one of them is your cousin. But yeah, no, she agreed to date me after that. So
Hey, then it worked out.
You sound fucking insane while saying that, dude. Holy shit. Isn't that the plot of that one fucking like the horror movie with
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. There you go. Yeah, Robin Williams. He has a horror movie that's literally a guy just stalking a family through like
oh yes, and he works at the CVS.
keeping picture. Yeah, he works at the CVS and he talks about fucking Neon Genesis Evangelion to child.
I should get a job at CVS.
You should get, yeah, you'd have so many pictures. I don't think so. They don't really do pictures anymore. You don't really develop photos anymore. You
No,
know?
I develop all my photos there. I mean, I moved, so all of the random people are no longer on my walls, but I do still have her cousin.
You kept her cousin?
Yeah, because I think it's funny.
It is kind of funny.
Every time she comes over, she'll be thinking about her cousin.
Oh, that's nice if she likes her.
No, they get along.
Okay, that's good.
It's called Southern Roleplay.
Southern Roleplay.
You have to when you go to somebody you date's house, you have to be thinking of cousins.
Oh, man. You're fucking, I don't.
Does her cousin know that you're?
Yeah, her cousin knows and thought it was hilarious.
It is pretty
She
funny.
thought it was hilarious.
That'll teach her to leave photo booth photos around, I guess.
I mean, I have a small baseball placard of Corbin as a child, and I like to put that in my living room sometimes for a bit.
I feel like I'm there with you.
Yeah, sometimes I like the little Corbin comes with me, and I'll put him on my desk and I'll be like, "How you feeling, little Corbin?" It's like I go for a snack, and I'm like, "I'm gonna make some hot dogs."
He talks to you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know if he's supposed to.
I don't think he's supposed to.
I think it's fine. I think inanimate objects talking to you is fine. You ever see what is it, Amazing Digital Circus? You wouldn't get it, man.
I actually wouldn't get it because I haven't seen that. You're right.
I have no idea what
I
that
have
is.
no idea what that is.
Oh, you never see Murder Drones? Yeah, you don't know what's up, man. You have no idea. You're not in tune with the youth of today.
Is that the one with the sexy clowns? Is that why we have a clown
that's
revival?
Amazing Digital Circus, yeah.
This looks like a mobile ad.
Murder Drones is the one with the sexy robots.
Okay, so that's why we have like a weird revival of sexy clowns on fucking Blue Sky and shit.
Talking about sexy clowns.
Because I've been seeing more and more, dude. You know what's fucking insane? I've never realized how many people want to fuck clowns. I only noticed recently, like going, like just talking with people and them being like weirdly obsessed with clowns. I can't confirm if they're like a clown fucker, but they give me clown fucker vibes, and it just kind of happens a lot.
I mean, if they say, "Hey, do you think the Clussy squirt? Do you think it squirts seltzer water? Do you think it honks?"
No, it honks. A Clussy definitely honks.
It's 100% honking, yeah.
That's a good pussy sounds like.
Good pussy sounds like seltzer water coming right out of the bottle.
That's kind of what that's what I'm thinking. It's more common than you'd think. I keep seeing it around.
I think that's one of those things where I think some wires in the brain get crossed and chorophobia becomes chorophilia. Which is chorophobia is the fear of clowns. A chorophiliac would be somebody who's really into clowns.
Do you think that's why some of the most homophobic people scared of gay people crowd is? Do you think that's
I think
why a lot of them end up being actually gay themselves? They fear so much that they become what they fear most.
I think they were always that. They just, societal norms pressured them to be like, "I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not."
I like to think that they're scared of gay people and they just kind of become clowns.
I like to think the chemicals in the water did it to them. We got to get the fluoride out.
I was not following that at all. I thought you were going to say clowns were incredibly homophobic.
Clowns are homophobic.
They are.
I mean, I've never seen a clown that wasn't homophobic. They're all the same.
Googling gay clowns now. Oh, picture of Billy came up.
No, it wouldn't be me.
Could you imagine parking, being behind a clown car on the road and you look at their fucking back window with 20 clowns in there and it's got the picture of it's got Calvin, but he's pissing on the pride flag.
Don't honk on me.
Don't honk on me.
a don't tread on me sticker, but it's a clown shoe and a balloon animal snake would be really funny. I'm not even gonna lie.
We should sell those. I bet we'd make so much fucking money, dude. I think that would be the biggest hot ticket item.
Are we trying to kind of
branch out?
What's the word? Branch out into the clown fucker universe, basically?
I mean, dude, who else is anybody else making clown fucker?
Probably, yeah.
Who the fuck is doing that?
I don't know.
Why are they stepping on our honks?
That we just got into right now.
Yeah.
I was imagining a clown eating out another clown while Chaperone is playing in the tiny backseat of the clown car.
You think Chaperone is clown core?
Yes.
You never know. But yeah, I could definitely see her fully dressed up like a clown doing Chaperone circus.
What would be our names, our clown names?
I would quit. So that the only downside to going for I would quit. I would be done. I would no longer be a host of the podcast. I would have to leave.
I would not like it. I think, you know what?
Being a clown?
Yeah, I don't think I'd like it because you have to have paint on your face, and I've never liked that. I've always been freaked out by that.
Think about how diverse, how wonderful and diverse it could be with clown paint. Is you could be a clown one day, you could be a juggalo the next, and then the next day you could just. You could be a mime.
Faygo sponsorship.
We could get a Faygo sponsorship, yeah. Now, I'm not afraid of juggalos. I'm scared of clowns, but I mean, if we went full into ICP, if we did Big Money Rustlers and Big Money Hustlers for Pondering, and then we just got real fully into the juggalo verse, I'd be pretty happy. I'm not going to lie to you.
I feel like more people are scared of juggalos than of clowns.
No.
They're scary. They're violent.
Juggalos aren't scary, dude. They're not violent. Juggalos aren't scary. Here's the thing is if a juggalo could bend over to tie their shoes, then I'd be fucking scared. But
But the thing is they're still scary because they're probably fucking wearing zipper shoes.
Oh, the only thing scary is if they find a way to militarize Faygo rockets. I respect it though. I respect the Juggalo hustle.
Lockheed and Faygo or whatever.
Lockheed Martin has weaponized the Juggle Fest. They've weaponized the Juggalos. The Juggalos are getting drone controls and they're spurting Faygo in the Middle East.
Holy shit.
That's what the F and FPV drone stands for.
It stands for Faygo, yeah.
Faygo. I don't know what the other ones are. But.
Well, an FPV is a Faygo protection vehicle.
Nice.
I used to be neighbors with Juggalos, but they lived in like that. I think I've talked about that house before, where like my brother was more friends with those kids, and I was friends with like the oldest son. It was basically 3 kids, a dad and a grandma, and then the dad's friends would be in the house constantly. The house was covered in roaches, and I have a couple of like core memories from that place. Like the dad was.
Give me 1 sec. I have a question. Yeah. When you say they were all Juggalos,
it was a family of Juggalos. It was grandma was not a Juggalo. Grandma was like an old lady who like laid in her bed all day and paid the rent.
Okay, so when you said everybody, you fucking lie. You got me hyped up for GamGam Juggalo. You can't.
It was a Juggalo majority household.
Maybe she was wearing the Juggalo paint in bed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never saw the grandma. I just knew she was in like the bedroom all the time.
I feel it. Do they have like? Does everybody like have a specific Juggalo paint? Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's your Juggalo Sona.
Your Juggalo.
Your Juggalo
okay.
C.
Okay.
Yeah. But this family, they lived across when I moved in with my mom in like 9th grade. They lived across the street from us, so we just became like kind of me and my brother would go over there all the time. House was filled with cockroaches, leftover food everywhere. The older brother tried to get me really hard into WoW, and that was my first experience trying it. I'm glad it was there because I fucking hated it. The dad would constantly talk about how HD DVD is going to be peak. Like he was pissed about
awesome.
Like he would play on the Xbox and be like, dude, HD DVD. He had King Kong on HD DVD and he was constantly talking about Peter Jackson's King Kong and how fucking epic it is and how fucking epic HD DVD is. One day I remember a very specific incident where I was over there and we were going through their basement and we found a ton of vintage 80s furry porn. Just skunks getting absolutely fucking backblasted. Like pages and pages of furry porn from like the 80s and 90s of skunks getting fucking fucked, like their brains blasted out. It was
holy shit.
It was the first time I'd ever seen furry porn. I was a freshman in high school, and it wasn't even from the internet. It was from Pepe Le Pew getting his hole blasted.
Thumbnail?
Yeah, thumbnail. Don't mess with us, Juggalos. We're Whoa,
Brendan, you finally gave me a segue to talk about my story that I've had in my back pocket for like a year.
Hell yeah!
Not even a long
It has
story.
to do with furries.
No, it doesn't have to do with furries. It has to do with porn.
Oh, okay.
So you meet a lot of really interesting people on the train. It's just the nature of public transit.
It's the magic. I like to call it the magic of public transit. If I'm real,
not a lot of people ride the red line. Oh, I mean, they do, but not like at once. It's never really like crowded, like the red line going downtown in Cleveland. But I got on it one day. I'm a big I zone out or I take a short nap on the train kind of guy. So I usually don't do too much. It was just me and one other woman on the train, and she came over and started chatting. She's really nice, so it's like, oh, I'll sit and talk to her for a little bit, I guess, instead of doing my usual I'm not talking to anybody on the train shtick. And some other guy comes on one of the stops wearing a like hoodie and also surgical rubber gloves.
What?
And stands at the front of the train and is watching very loudly without headphones like an informational like how to eat pussy video.
That's powerful.
Dude.
Holy shit.
Do not hate. He's only bettering himself.
No, I'm not hating, dude. That's like we can only hope to be as fucking worldly as that guy.
He's cultured.
So
he eats out.
It's me, this really nice lady I was talking to, and this guy are the only people on the train car, and he's standing like right at the front of the train where me and the lady are sitting, really loudly watching like an instructional video. And I had to like put my face down in my lap. I was like, I can't just start laughing on the train when there's 3 people here, but I should have. And it went on for way too long before the lady like chimed in, and she was like, hey, excuse me, can you like turn that off or like turn it down? And he like looked up and grunted, didn't do that, and then got off at the next stop.
Oh my god. That's going in a college level paper. That's like an experiment.
The conversation stopped. I was like, yeah, that was weird. And she agreed, and then she just sat on the train for a little bit longer than got off.
I think you got the two type of train customers, the two types of people on a train. It's the other end of the spectrum.
He was wearing like those blue latex medical gloves.
Get ready to go.
I immediately am going into like the part of my brain that's cursed where I'm just like, this feels like something that somebody would do so they can go and jot down like experiment B1 was a success. Looks like people really don't like hearing pussy ate in the middle of the train. All right. I could disrupt society with pussy.
They
One
don't.
of the Joker.
The Joker would do that. Holy shit, you met the pussy Joker. Holy fuck.
Holy shit.
I saw a guy driving home from work, like I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago, that had a fully wrapped Joker car, and I was so stunned that I called Ed on the highway to tell him about it.
You stopped everything to call Ed about the Joker car?
I was at a red light behind the Joker car, and I was like, somebody has to know about this right now. I need to document me driving behind the Joker car. Opened up Discord, saw Ed sitting in a VC by himself, and was like, Ed, you're not gonna fucking believe what's happening. And he was like, take a picture. I was like, no, I'm driving on the highway now. I'm on speakerphone, but I will tell you, it is a Joker car. Funniest part about the Joker car, covered in Joker stickers, not even a purple car, not even a green car, it was a red car.
Got it all wrong.
I couldn't believe it.
Could you imagine the hype you would feel if a Batmobile pulled up right behind it?
I would have run the Batmobile off the road.
Then the Joker
save the
got
Joker.
away.
Yeah, you gotta band up with fellow fucking gamers.
I love having like less than 10-minute interactions with just freaks going about my day. That's so fun. It's refreshing.
It's strangely popular to read porn on the on like public transport. Because I've seen my fair share of college students just straight up reading hentai.
That's the same as like a mom reading smut on the train, though. That's just a new generation.
No,
it's just it comes with pictures now.
I think reading and watching are different.
The pictures are what puts it over the edge.
Well, they're going to be edging. That's why they're on the train.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, like reading porn of any kind in a public setting is kind of, it's fucking crazy. Like more power to you. I'm sure it's a fetish. You wouldn't be doing that if you were like feeling any type of shame.
It happened to me in college. It's why I stopped being a brony back in the days, because like I go into the college cafeteria and somebody's on an Asus Republic of Gamers laptop with an 18-inch screen and they're looking at ponies being railed, like absolutely getting blasted the back out of. And I'm
Brave.
like, yeah, I'm like genuinely like just fucking straight up in the middle of the college cafeteria, 18-inch screen, Asus Republic of Gamers laptop. It's locked in my mind. It's an important memory to me because I saw it. They turned around, they locked eyes with me, they went back to it, and then I immediately got home and I threw away all of my brony merch, all of it. I burned it all.
Holy shit.
I saw
that was
that
an
shit, I was
actual
like,
awakening.
No, done. I don't want to be associated with people looking at stuff like that. I'm like, I'm done. It's cooked. It's over.
I had an awful time with a lot of bronies watching porn during like fucking, I don't know, college in the middle of the cafeteria, to be fair. It was the popular thing to do. Generational.
Was the style at the time.
I mean, it was.
Watching porn in public is weird, but then you laugh when your friend changes your like phone desktop wallpaper to straight up porn. Like it's like,
how often does that happen?
That happened to me 3 times in college.
I was gonna say, I don't know how often that happens. I don't think I've done that.
I had a friend who he I don't know what it was, but he would get this same porn image of like he would just Google ebony BBW and just put it on everybody's phone wallpaper if you left your phones unattended.
What is ebony BBW?
Like,
wait.
Yeah.
Okay, I get
beautiful
it.
Woman. Yeah.
God, I'm so gay. I had no idea what that meant.
He would change your wallpaper to that every single fucking time if you left your phone unattended for even a minute. Like I once set my phone down, grabbed my drink, grabbed my phone. He had changed it in like 30 seconds.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
He was incredibly good. Like he got like clinically good at doing it. To the point where I was like, the CIA should get you, man. They should you should work for them.
Yeah, you are so good at changing wallpapers to porn.
Wallpapers
you
to
should
porn.
be hired by the CIA, actually.
That was during a special era though, where like smartphones were a bit newer and like a bunch of people didn't put passcodes on there. So everybody's was just open it up, unlock it, boom, get that shit on there, put it down.
I see what you mean.
Because like nowadays you have like Face App and you have a security pin and you're like, it's not going to happen. Nobody can put, we've lost our way as a country because nobody can put porn on your phone wallpaper anymore as a joke.
Amen.
Amen.
And I can't do it and be like, oh, dude, my buddy thought this would be hilarious and I don't change it.
Our background's so cool. HR wanted to see it.
I mean, everybody's already fucking watching porn on their phone anyways. What's the, like, what are you ashamed of?
I don't watch porn on my phone. I watch wasp nest destruction videos. Like
I watch rug cleaning videos. Those are always nice.
I fucking hate that shit.
See, the rug cleaning ones I don't like because a lot of those I feel like they pre-dirty the rugs.
They do.
And I'm like,
100%.
I don't trust that shit. I don't want to see pre-dirtied rugs. Like that's just not fair.
It doesn't matter.
It matters. It's different.
It doesn't.
It ruins my immersion.
Nice. It ruined. What are you fucking?
I want to be immersed in the soothing video. I don't want to know it's fake. I don't want to know it's fake,
soothing. Man. It is soothing. Just because it's fake.
No, if it's fake, it's less.
Oh fuck! It takes more work to dirty it
Says
up.
the wrestling fan.
If it's fake, it's less unless it's wrestling.
There you go.
Hey, listen. Travis Scott fucking smacked Travis Scott so hard in the head that he has an actual contusion and bruise.
Concussion.
Wait, Travis Scott was in a WWE match?
Travis Scott, the wrestler.
Well, so John Cena turned heel, and it was The Rock, Travis Scott, and John Cena in the ring with Cody Rhodes. And so John Cena turned heel. He's evil now. And the Travis Scott comes over to a prone Cody Rhodes and smacks him in the head, but it's like a shoot smack, not a word smack. And Cody got actually hurt from Travis Scott because Travis Scott just wham him in the head in the middle of the ring.
Oh my god!
For the uninitiated, a shoot smack means he actually hit him for real.
Shoot versus work. Work is fake. Yeah. Shoot is real.
Oh, I see what you mean. That's not nice, Mr. Scott.
He ruptured his eardrum and gave him a black eye last I heard.
Yep.
That dude's getting real used to just killing people by accident.
Travis, we're noticing a pattern.
Yeah, we are. What the fuck?
Put Travis back in the ring just so Cody can cash the receipt.
Yeah.
Put Travis back in Fortnite so I can have my fucking awesome Astroworld skins.
You know what's awesome? That photo that Corbin just posted of the Cena heel turn. 3 out of those 4 guys are playable in Fortnite.
It's true. It's true.
And Cody Rhodes is in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
What is Dwayne in?
Dwayne's in Fortnite
twice. That's right. He's fucking.
He's the foundation.
What's his name?
Black Adam.
Black Adam had a skin.
Black Adam had a skin in Fortnite. It was dog ass. Yeah.
He doesn't even do the eyebrow. We're not getting into the fucking Fortnite skin market discussion.
All right, I'm betting on CS:GO.
No, stop. No, I fucking
CS:GO betting, Corbin.
Corbin was betting fucking 2v2 gambling earlier.
You were doing ranked competitive gambling.
2-mans at the slots.
That's crazy to me, by the way. How is that real?
Oh, it's on a website.
I mean, fucking, yeah. But I mean, like, damn.
If you hear me scream, it's because I hit it big.
Oh!
You didn't hit it big, you're lying. The boy who cried jackpot.
No.
I had a dream last night that I was watching the Rugrats, but one of the Rugrats just died. And then I was just thinking of like, well, how fucked up would it be if you were just watching the Rugrats and one of them was dead and then they never talked about that one again?
Chucky's mom?
You get SIDS?
No, like Phil and Lil's gone. And then they just never talk about Lil ever again. Like she's just erased.
I don't know. What do you want? What do you want us to say?
I just
damn, that would be fucked up. You're so true.
After I'm just saying, man, like similar to the same things. After they got rid of Kevin Spacey from House of Cards, it just wasn't the same.
Man.
It's an actual like 10-second silence because you brought up Kevin Spacey.
I don't know. How the fuck do I fucking what do I?
Are you drawing stick figures? Because baby, you need to pivot.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, pivot animator. Y'all ever have LimeWire? Or am I too old?
No, I had LimeWire. I kept downloading the thing where it was like fake Bill Clinton talking about. I don't remember what he was talking about actually.
Yeah. I fucking hated downloading an album and then it was all Rickrolls or like it was all like fucked up files. It's like, oh, I downloaded the new Linkin Park album. Why are all the music files EXEs? Huh? I should click on these.
I love clicking on EXEs.
If I'm honest, I think I was pretty lucky and that never happened to me. I don't think I actually downloaded any viruses like that. I know that I downloaded viruses 100% as a kid. And it was probably because of this fucking chat game called Blah Blah Land.
It was Habbo Hotel for me.
It's very French. There was a whole thing where you had to... they made it so easy to scam your parents because all you needed to do to get money, like in-game purchased money, was call a number. And then the number would tell you a sequence of like a code that you would input inside of the game to get money. Like basically like V-Bucks, but like French.
And would they bill your phone company?
Yeah, they would just bill your phone company and the phone company would bill your parents. But the thing is, it wouldn't.
Evil.
It would be kind of hard to tell what it was. And I remember our parents were like, we were good kids. So my sisters and I never actually like, I don't think we ever tried to call, but one of our, I don't remember who the fuck she was, but she was like friend of a friend of a friend, just told us at one point like, oh yeah, my parents don't give a fuck. Like I call like whenever the hell and I just get money for skins in the game. We would text her on Messenger, be like, hey, can I get some money? I want to buy this skin. And then she would just be like, oh yeah, sure, I got you. And then just fucking send us.
Oh my God.
She would just send us like a bunch of fucking money. Because we were so far in it, we might have made like, dude, I think we scammed their parents for hundreds of dollars. But we never thought about it that way. We were just thinking like, haha, we get blah blah bucks or whatever the fuck it was called. By the way, this game looked like shit.
I remember back in the day stealing my grandpa's credit card to buy Gaia Online coins. So,
oh, dude, hell yeah! Did you get the pregnant skin? Yeah, the skin that makes you pregnant.
No, I would just go and play the little Gaia Online games, and then I'd go into the forums, and I'd go. I did love Gaia Online for one thing, and it was to go into forums where people were serious RPing, and then I would just interrupt the RP with, "You guys got to stop right now. The zombies are coming. Get your weapons ready." I did have that memory surface a couple weeks back where like I would go into RP, like as a kid, as an 8th grader, I would go into serious like RP and ERP forums and just, you guys got to stop what you're doing right now. The zombies are coming. You have to get your weapons ready. Choose. We're just trying to force people into normal zombie RP out of whatever they were doing.
I remember seeing a lot of people do like in Blah Blah Land specifically do like mommy RP.
You gotta stop. Your mom is dead. You gotta stop. The zombies are coming.
They would just show up and then be like, "You're my child now," and then they would make you wear like change your skin to a fucking like a small like a smaller skin like a baby or some shit. And they'd be like, "You're a child now, and I am your mom."
Do you think people do that in Final Fantasy 14 RP servers where they just walk up to a character and says, "You are now my child. Follow me for clothes." Like walking up, what is it? The Lalafell? Is that the little ones?
Fuck.
The little creatures? What are they called?
Oh,
just walking up to one of the little, like, I don't know, the goblin duendes and just saying, "You're my child now. Put on the clothes. Follow me."
Duendes.
I don't know what I do. I don't play Realm.
I know what you mean. It just makes me.
The goblin duendes. It's like you walk up to one, it just says, "I am your mother now. Follow me." I don't know how MMORP works. I don't think I ever will, but I do think it would be very funny to be walking around an MMO server and then somebody comes up to you and says, "I am your father now, follow me."
I feel like that has to be some fucking shit that you would see.
I'm sending you a TeamSpeak invite. You will reply. Daddy says you have to join the raid.
Fucking Christ.
Habbo Hotel and Gaia Online were big for me, but it was a lot of like random figuring out, like learning RP and then getting off RuneScape so I could go into the forums while I'm staying with my grandparents, seeing if anybody wanted to play zombies with me, not realizing that it was probably a lot of adults and also not realizing that a lot of it was for specifically ERP. Like just the 8th grader I want to play zombies with somebody online. Why doesn't anybody want to play zombies with me? But then I found Warcraft 3 and like the RP custom games for that. And same thing kept happening. I wanted to do like zombie role playing and then people wanted to do like serious stuff. And I was just like, I want to fight zombies. Why doesn't anybody want to fight zombies with me?
Blah Blah Land. Wait, is Blah Blah Land does it still exist?
Oh my God, you're finding your childhood. It could either exist, be a new version, or the worst third option. Somebody could be reviving it to make it into a dog shit analog horror.
It is okay. It is not the original. It's like it's a second thing made by fans to keep it alive. It has like BBLs, which was what it was called, like the money was called. I know.
So that Drake was playing that in Canada as a kid. That's why he is the way he is. I get it.
Pretty sure you will get a virus if you
I want you to know this image is sending me where it just says BBL Depp, BBL Hilton, BBL Gaga, BBL Spears, BBL Scoop.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's all the fucking admins. Dude, that's right. The admins would just hang out in the game and they would have like BBL underscore as their thing to be like, I'm an admin. What? That's right. That's fucking right. And the fucking, I think the creator was called like BBL underscored Sage. So he was like the BBL, the
top
Brazilian
BBL.
butt lift Sage.
The highest level BBL master. Holy shit.
Oh, fuck. That's so funny. I totally forgot about that. That's awesome. Holy shit. Yeah, so fucking... I wish they did a revival of this so I could go back and I don't know, baby RP some more. scam the elderly.
We have Tower Unite now is the thing. Like with Tower, if you want something like that, we got Tower Unite.
Tower Unite, you can't scam your parents out of anything on there, really.
What's the fucking point?
What's the fucking point if you can't scam your parents? I don't want to fucking play your game.
It was way more fun when your parents had like stakes. When there were stakes because your parents could lose their fuking mortgage or some shit.
That's what the CSGO gambling websites are for.
Are you still gambling, by the way?
No. Yeah, I lost all my money.
No.
My brother spent $800 in Mafia Wars of my grandpa's credit card.
Jesus.
Yeah, $800. They couldn't get the money back. Like it was a huge event because like I had been using my grandpa's credit card, but I'd been using it for some little Xbox stuff so I wouldn't get caught because I asked him for it to pay for Xbox Live. And then I was like, I'm going to buy dog shit ecchi anime on the Xbox Marketplace, just a couple episodes because I'm a high schooler and like, boobs. But then my brother was like, $800 worth of fucking Mafia Wars currency, $400 in Farmville.
Of all things, Farmville, too.
It's actually insane the amount of money he stole for like mobile games that were, well, not mobile games because it was the like Facebook games. Because they were insidious. They were fucking wild with the way they like asked you to get money. Invite your friends or give us money and you'll unlock new characters and new ways to fight your friends.
I think the big one, I definitely did like steal money from my parents because I don't know.
You kind of do.
Kids are
you kind of do that as a kid.
Yeah, especially if you're like kind of in a poor like situation. I stole money from my mom. I know for a fact. And you know what I bought with that? I bought fucking iCarly episodes off of iTunes.
That's badass.
Of all things, dude. Fucking iCarly.
What is the statute of limitations on that?
I don't know. I please don't tell my mom.
Too late.
I don't know what it was. My parents and grandparents were really weird. Like my mom and stepdad, and then my grandma also, they both have this weird habit of just leaving money in their pants. So like all throughout like middle school and high school, whenever I was at my grandparents or at my mom's, I would go through their pants and they just leave like change and money. Like I once found $300 just left in my grandma's pants in like a pile of clothes in the laundry room.
100?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I gave it back to her because I was like, this is way too much. Like I just wanted a couple bucks to walk down to the gas station. I'm not going to get caught with this. This feels like a trap. It wasn't.
It feels like a trap.
I was like, am I getting tricked? Are they on to me?
How nefarious is GamGam?
Well, she did steal my Obby Whip, dude. So like I got to.
Oh, that's true. She is fucking
She's
nefarious.
devious, yeah.
Brendan, you could have given it to me. I could have given you 600 back.
Oh, with a unique investment. Oh,
it's called gambling.
Only for me.
It's called gambling, and it happens on this website.
I wouldn't actually say the full website.
Yeah, but now someone's going to go to .com and then they're going to get scammed.
They're going to need a virus.
I did lose a lot of money getting scammed. Yeah, I got a virus.
Don't gamble, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Don't fucking go gamble.
But how do I make back all the money I lost?
Do you know what's not gambling and is more of a straight shooter?
Yeah.
Buddy, the Patreon questions.
That's true. Patreon questions. Since you're if you're part the 20 if you're part of the $20 follower
you can do it. I tested positive for both of them.
If you Potivus Totus on the Patreon question, you can ask a question the Patreon Q&A.
Let's start over.
Gonna have to ADR that one.
I just imagine your face popping up and you face track your mouth onto your mouth on like a still image of it, like SpongeBob style.
Rat Mode asks, I know that guy actually. The main villain of the last game you played is now your fiance. Will you I do or divorce? The last game I played was Monster Hunter Wilds.
The last game I played was Monster Hunter Wilds.
The last game I played was Monster Hunter Wilds.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, shit. Okay.
Hold on. Pick a game that wasn't Monster
Hunter Wilds. And the last game that Corbin played was gambling.
Counter-Strike gambling, and I'm betting the house on it.
Would you marry debt? Is that the...
I'm going to marry the fucking roulette machine. The slots.
Yeah, because then it would slot for free.
Oh, you think we can do destination wedding in Vegas?
Oh, that's thematic. That's cute. You got this whole gambling thing going on.
I mean, her whole family's there.
Oh, that's why. What's the villain of Monster Hunter? Do I get to choose the monster? Actually, probably not. Let's go with the last monster you fought.
No.
Why not?
I don't like him.
What was it?
The fucking stupid bird that I don't even know what it's called. That fucking bird that I hate. That fucking bird that I hate. The first thing that you do in high rank.
The fucking bird that I hate.
It's something Yaku. I don't know, man.
Mine was the Doshaguma, and I think it's ugly as shit and has like weird slit eyes. I don't think I would marry it. It's ugly.
I'm gonna just not do Monster Hunter and go back a couple of days to Poppy Playtime.
No.
And I'm gonna say Doey, Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 Doey. I would marry Doey.
Fine. If you're allowed to change it to a game with an actual, like, I'll do it then.
I'm only changing it because everybody been playing Monster Hunter. So like I gotta jump back to the last time I didn't play Monster Hunter.
If we're going with the last one that we didn't play because Monster Hunter was everybody's answer, mine would have been Tekken 8. Kazuya Mishima, no thank you.
Why not?
I don't know. Maybe because he's Hitler.
Heihachi, wouldn't it be Heihachi?
Heihachi's not the bad guy of Tekken 8.
If you fuck a fighting game character, you think they come in burst meter or
do they have to? I mean, they have to build a burst somehow.
they have to build a burst somehow. Do you think it does damage to your health bar if they come, or do you think it's like
I mean, it depends. Do they hit the prostate like in a bad way?
Yeah. Do you Shoryuken the prostate, or do you like
wake up DP?
I mean, it depends how.
Yeah, wake up DP. Wake up DP. Wait a minute.
Am
I allowed to tech it?
I would be so mad if I was having sex and they teched my throw and hit me with an Aegis setup. I'd be pissed. I had a question that's also Monster Hunter related.
Damn it.
Chips asks, for those who play, what is your go-to Monster Hunter weapon? And I wanted to ask this one because 3 of us play this game, and Corbin, I just want to know, if you had to fight a big monster, what kind of weapon would you use?
Do I have like limitations?
No.
I would say no.
No.
It just needs to be something that you're wielding.
Oh, my car.
Just your car.
Fucking unfair. The monster would fuck the car.
You just said that there were no limitations, and now you're getting upset that he said his car.
I mean, I didn't think he would be like, I use a tank, I use a nuke.
I didn't say either of
That's
those things.
cheating.
No, he said his car.
Tin said wheeled. I thought wheel. There goes my car.
I mean, to be fair, like driving 80 miles down the highway and then a fucking Palumu pops out and you crank that son of a bitch and hit it right in the fucking head, like square in the head, squealing tires, squealing hog. It would be pretty funny.
Y'all are thinking about it all wrong. I was going to do donuts around the monster till I got dizzy.
Oh, true.
You're going like cartoon logic.
Oh, you could do it Star Wars style. You could have a wire on the back of your car.
Oh,
you could
make it fall.
and make the monster fall.
And if it falls, it dies.
Damn. What is your guys' worst, wait, that's real moments? Like when you learn something exists for the first time, when you should have known years beforehand and it's socially embarrassing. The Taco Bell Expo?
The Taco Bell Expo. I was gonna
Taco
say
Bell
that.
Thank you.
Expo. For me, it's the microwave filter.
There's a filter in the microwave?
Oh, it's real? Because my microwave has been telling me to change the filter, and I've been thinking it's propaganda.
Yeah, it's the microwave filter.
Microwave filter?
Oh no, everybody's changing the answer to the microwave filter.
Because you're learning just
What
now
the fuck?
about the
There's a microwave filter?
Not every microwave has it, but there are a fair amount of them that do.
Oh,
There's an actual filter on a lot of models of microwave, and a lot of people don't know you're supposed to change those out.
what the fuck? But why would you need a filter? What is it filtering?
I don't know, radiation?
Grease?
Air.
It says grease.
Air, grease, radiation?
What's the difference?
So did you actually have to change it?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I mean, most people don't, because most people don't know it exists, but like you should probably change it if you just put it in like your home maintenance routine.
Wait, what the fuck? How often do you need to replace it?
Mine says now.
I think every like 6 months.
Chat, can you replace my microwave filter?
We just bought a new microwave like a few years ago because our old one burst into flames.
Didn't clean the filter.
Probably because you didn't change the filter.
Yeah, because you had to change the filter.
I mean, genuinely, that might have been the reason why, because that microwave was old as fuck and it literally just started smelling really not good and, flames.
Probably burning grease off the filter, yeah.
That makes sense, dude.
Another thing is when we moved into this house, we didn't know that we just have a water softener. So like it was insane being like, you got to buy like fucking salt for a water softener and like be topping it up and like
Yeah.
Oh, that one I knew about.
Brenton teaches us so much.
that and like your fucking ventilation filters too, where you have to consistently buy like filters for your ventilation system and replace them every couple months.
That makes sense.
That makes sense, but that one was also, I haven't lived in a house in a while, so when we moved in here, I was just like, oh fuck, this is not like an apartamente. Like there's shit you gotta actually do. Like I gotta fucking get a ladder when it starts getting warm and clean out the fucking gutters, or pay somebody to do it, which I don't want to do.
I just want to know more things that Brendan knows that I don't.
Did you know that the gunk in your controller, in the sides of your controller, you can take a toothpick and get the gunk out of there. You can roll it up into a little flesh ball and pop it in your mouth for like a little human snack.
I don't know about that last part.
Man, can we move on to another question? I don't want any more. I don't want any more of your little discoveries. You fucking clown. You discovery clown.
Here's a long one, and I think Corbin. I think everybody can sympathize, but I think Corbin, like, I know Corbin's got something for this one. I bet. A few years ago, my mom sold her old Honda. During the sale, the buyer, a woman my mom had never met before, confessed she was getting a divorce primarily because her husband couldn't get an erection anymore. On that note, what's the wildest thing a complete stranger admitted to you? Asked by Patreon viewer Calo Travosis.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to think.
I would need to think, yeah. Usually when somebody says something weird to me, I throw it out of my brain.
I can start us off here. Back when I worked at Best Buy, you get a lot of this. A lot of old people who tell you about their medical problems. A lot of old people who just immediately start talking about politics and shit. Like, this is like general stuff.
Yeah, that's like pretty normal.
But I had an interaction with a customer in my last year there that was kind of insane. I've already told this on the podcast before, but like I'll bring it up again because I have like 3 stories anyway. Was helping a lady with the security system, and she was just kind of like general shopping, and then she's like, I need a security system. And so I'm like asking her questions and stuff about what like her needs are and stuff. And she's like, yeah, I'm buying this because my boyfriend said he's going to kill me. And I can't call the cops because his friends are in the cops. I was like,
wow.
That's
what?
terrifying.
Okay.
What do you do when, do you call the cops?
And she's like talking about how like her boyfriend has this plan, and she's elaborating the plan that her boyfriend, her ex, told her how he's going to kill her. And it gets wilder. I am trying to like, how the fuck do I deal with this? I'm a retail store employee. I don't know, man. Like, I genuinely am just like, okay, I'm just going to sell her a good security system. That's going to be the bit. So I get her a good security system. I set her up with like, I think it was like the Blinks cameras because they had better like temperature control or something. I can't remember the exact specifications of it because I haven't worked there in years. But I got her like set up with the cameras, and she walks by the Dyson vacuum cleaners. And she looks at me, and she looks at the Dysons, and she looks at me, and she looks at the Dysons, and she looks at me, and she says, I might die tonight. Sell me a Dyson. And then I get her signed up on the Best Buy credit card. We get her a Dyson, a security system. Boom, bam, boom, baby. Never saw her again.
That's fucking insane. You never said any of this before. What?
I haven't?
No.
I might have told this story on stream before, and I just thought it was on the podcast. But yeah, that was the weirdest thing.
That's insane.
Is somebody being like, I might die tonight. Sell me a Dyson.
The last thing I want to do is buy a vacuum cleaner.
They were nice vacuums. I was showing her the demo. Imagine somebody who's afraid for their life, but you're demoing a fucking funny vacuum in front of them like, check out the suction of this son of a bitch. Now, if he tries to kill you, just suck him up.
That goes to show how valuable you were to that company.
Self-defense vacuum.
Yeah. She's like, I'm going to die.
Be like,
and you're like, hold up. Let me show you how cool this vacuum is.
No, she asked about the Dyson.
That's what
she asked about them, not me. She asked. She literally said verbatim.
You knew what you were doing when you walked her over to the Dyson.
Okay, to be fair, I don't think she asked about the fucking Best Buy credit card. That's on you.
That's on me. No, she couldn't afford it.
Missed a really great chance to upsell.
She couldn't afford it. I didn't bring up the credit card because it was weird. She saw the pamphlet. She's like, can I sign up for this? And I was like, I don't want to.
What?
Yeah. I didn't directly like sell her on the credit card because she had said something like she seemed emotionally distraught. And I was like, I don't want to. But no, of her own volition, on a day where she's worried about her life, she's like, can I sign up for this to get the Dyson and the security camera?
I mean, she doesn't have to be worried about her credit score.
Yeah, I mean, I might die tonight. I got to buy a Dyson. Like,
Whoa.
I actually enjoyed the vacuum.
It was that and the time a guy, like, unprompted talked to me about his medical stuff, and then immediately he wanted me to join his barbershop quartet. And he would come in
That's fucking awesome.
You've told me that story, and I've been jealous every time.
Yeah, I told Corbin about that. Just a guy would keep coming in, and this old man, he really wanted me to join his barbershop quartet. And I kept telling him no.
I mean, you have a bassy voice, so that's probably why he was like, this kid could fucking change. He was trying to get you like Glee Club.
It was all like 70-year-old dudes, though. And I'd be the one, like, I think it was like 27. So I'd be like a 27-year-old guy with a bunch of 70-year-old dudes going around to local churches. I'm like, I'm not doing that, man. No fucking way.
I don't think I would do it, but I think it'd be the biggest honor for a 70-year-old man to be like, will you please join my barbershop quartet?
It was indeed a high honor. I mean, I peaked then. I was like, I've fallen off since then. Like, I'm not at that level anymore.
I can't think of anything that a stranger has told me that has truly bothered me or that was like genuinely weird.
I have a lot that have bothered me.
Because most of the stuff is always like somebody being way too political or saying something way too sexual for no fucking reason. And then you're like, oh, okay. And I move on.
I never think way.
Like, yeah, I don't really have anything that's like proper weird. It's usually like if somebody says something properly weird to me, I probably fucked up somewhere, I think.
Or if people do just say weird shit to me, I usually just kind of like throw it out. Because I work with people, so I see a fucking couple thousand people a day.
If I could remember more of college, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I could pull back from like my boothy area where I would hang out with the people on the gaming laptops, because they would say some of the wildest shit unprompted.
I think I already talked about it, but the weirdest thing to me was the random guy that started talking about really loving it, being like, I love blood. I fucking love blood so fucking much, while we were like playing Mortal Kombat at a bar.
That's terrifying.
That's like the weirdest shit. He was really creepy and freaked me out.
You wouldn't survive my college days. You wouldn't survive people talking about Looney Tunes genetics or eugenics.
I probably had some conversations similar. I just can't remember them because it's been so long, and all I do every day is stay at home and fucking, I don't know.
Weather's coming up soon. You might be able to build some beautiful stories in the wide, wide world.
I'm getting my dog in 2 weeks. I'm gonna have to go into the outside world and walk that thing. So maybe I'll get into conversations with psychos and freaks.
Dog Tua, walk that thing.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Felt like it.
Why?
Poison. There's poison in my fucking
Don't
veins.
do that to my dumbass child.
I have a new neighbor that I'm pretty sure is faking the fact that she has a blind dog.
What?
Because I'll walk my dog, and every time I see her, she goes, my dog is blind. And the dog's clearly looking at me.
Maybe it's like blind
I
in
don't
the
know.
sense that it sees blurry.
Maybe it's blind like Daredevil, where it knows echolocation.
I'll be on like the other side of the street, and the dog's looking over at us, and she just goes, my dog's blind, sorry. And the dog's not doing anything. It's just looking at me.
Oh, dude, that's it. That's like.
Do you think the dog can hear you and or smell you?
On the
Do
other
you
side
think
of the road,
the
I
dog
don't
is
think
holding
so.
her hostage, and the dog is like, what if you're in a situation where the dog is evil, telekinetic, and holding her hostage, and she's just like they're going to break into your house and take over your life, and she's just like, sorry, my dog's blind, and the dog is looking at you, and you don't realize it's got an ontologically evil stare.
Oh, the dog's plotting.
The dog is plotting, yeah.
Scheming vizier of a dog.
I don't know. It just seems...
The court eunuch, but he's just a dog with his balls chopped.
It just seems so weird. And the thing is, I thought maybe she was only telling it to me so like my dog would know not to get, like I would know not to bring my dog close.
Your dog understands blindness. It fucking perceives blindness.
Is your dog taking sensitivity training?
I tried so hard to put the logic together in my head of being like, okay, maybe she doesn't want me to bring my dog close because it would scare her dog because her dog's blind, wouldn't see my dog coming, blah, 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 blah. Eventually, I basically settled on that was the fact until I'm walking and I hear her talking to another neighbor who does not have a dog with her. And she goes, yeah, my dog's blind. They didn't have a dog. I don't know why she's telling everyone her dog's blind. I don't even think it is.
You missed the first part of that second conversation she had with the other person where she said, you hear what I said to that fucking idiot? I said my dog's blind.
Maybe next time you see the dog, you should like circle around it.
You should start lunging towards it. See if it
I'm
does
getting a
anything.
trail
You
camera.
should just race towards the dog immediately.
You should like start like fake punch, like doing punches like right in front of its face to see if it like goes back or anything.
This woman who's warned me her dog is blind 700 times, I just start fake air punching it.
Oh, your
Or shadow
dog's
boxing
blind?
in the Walmart parking lot, yeah.
Yeah, shadowbox the dog, see if it cares.
I like the question about if you weren't content creators, what would you be doing?
Working in a warehouse.
If someone is in there who isn't a content creator, ask them if they're happy.
Aww, are you guys happy?
I'm very happy.
Who said that?
That was Noah on Blue Sky.
If I wasn't doing content creation,
You
what
weren't
would
a
I do?
content creator, non-derogatory.
I
What
mean-
would you be doing?
No, get that shit out of here. We know it's derogatory. I mean, I don't know, I'd be doing post-production sound design for ads like I used to, I guess. I wouldn't have quit my job. That's pretty much it.
Might be a doctor, actually. I don't know.
If the siren skull of YouTube/Twitch wasn't so alluring, you'd be like a neurosurgeon.
I'd probably be a drama teacher, and I'd probably be dead. I would have already killed myself.
Like
Jesus.
a drama teacher, like
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, drama teacher. What's more dramatic than killing yourself?
Yeah.
Oh God, that's so fun.
All right, Corbin. Now for me and you, are you happy?
Are you happy?
No.
Oh, that's fucked up because I am.
Damn. I work like 50
Not the
hours a week.
flex.
It's hell.
We should. I don't like where this question sent us. Like this was like pondering mortality and shit. Like I don't fucking like that.
Brendan, I'm
Let's
going
do
to kill
another one. I didn't
myself.
like that.
I'm not happy.
I didn't like that
I
at
love
all.
that
Let's
one.
do another one.
I like that one because my answer was yeah, dude. I'm happy.
This one is from Corbin. Hey, Brendan, you doing okay?
I'm fine. Yeah.
Cool. Good to know.
Homie checking Patreon question.
About as good as I can be. Yeah. I'm not a drama teacher, so
You'd be a great I would love you as a drama teacher.
I'd be dead. I'm sorry.
It sounds like I'd like you to kill yourself.
Can you guys lighten up?
What analog technology do you fancy more than the rest? And August Maverick on the Blue Sky asks, what analog technology do you fancy more than the rest with would make a comeback in some way if it hasn't already?
Tested positive for
What
both
are
of
you?
them.
The
What
nozzle
the
of a
fuck did
garden
you
hose.
say?
COVID deposited.
I got a new roach.
You're saying like an analog thing that is old and should make a comeback?
What analog thing do you like that they should bring back?
Yeah, like roll up windows.
Oh, I was talking about that like today actually. I'd like it. We should bring back. Oh, I guess it wouldn't. It would be digital, but it would. Oh, that doesn't count.
Just
I was
say
gonna
it.
say there's a game that was on iPods.
Exhilarating. Go on.
No, fuck you. I'm done.
on
You're
iPods,
laughing. I'm
iPods.
done. We're out.
You hear about iPods?
You're the one that picked the damn question. You didn't fucking try to answer it. I fucking know, man.
I love analog media. Bring back the
Funny, I was
iPod.
thinking, I think cars should be fucking crank-based again, all right? You want me to get into this shit? I'll get into this shit. I think there should be a crank on the front of your fucking car that you have to crank every fucking morning. That way you can get ripped before you go on a drive every fucking time. You should have to crank your fucking car whenever you're driving. I think it's bullshit they got rid of the crank. I understand that the cars work better without the crank, but I think they should bring the crank back. Therefore, it's like an immersive fitness and driving experience. Then, here's what we're going to do. We're going to remove the bottom of the fucking car. You're going to Flintstone feet everywhere you fucking go.
I have a question. What the fuck are you talking about?
Do
What
you
crank?
think that if there was a Flintstones 9/11, the birds would hit the rock towers and the Rocktagon?
Stop hitting your
Do you
desk.
think
I
before
can
they
hear
hit
you.
the goddamn rock towers and the rock pentagon, the Rocktagon, would they say it's a living or would they say it's a dying?
I think that analog cameras should come back because the vibe of sporting events is kind of ruined without all the flashes and stuff like at the start of the Super Bowl.
I agree with that.
That and it's all motion plus. They got the higher frame rate on the sports camera.
I hate the digital camera.
I agree. They should bring back the dinosaurs.
Not an analog technology.
I think there should be no more football,
What's
but
more
it should only
analog
be the
than your
Simpsons
feet?
version. It should only be the Simpsons Bowl for all football. No digital cameras, no analog. It's all the Simpsons.
That's not analog. That's just like that's the most not analog thing ever.
Oh yeah, the Simpsons came out in '89, so kind of analog. Not gonna lie.
What is happening anymore? The fuck are you talking about? Hey, thanks so much for listening. This episode would not have been possible without the help from our patrons, such as Alan Diver, Bland But Funny, Boo Poo Loo, Brain Soup, Brass, Cassandra Crash, Chips, Chris Chapman, Devo, not the band, DX Studios, Eric Scott Gillies, Edward McMillan, Ethereal, Geef, Generic Phoenix, Guy Beam, Invictus Echo, Jaybird, Lambda Man, Leo the Geotech, Lucavia, Mr. Starchy, Mr. Shirt, Pharmacy Fruit Bat, Preston Husk, Random Diamonds, Rat Supreme, Ryan Rocket, Spherical May, Sponge Guy, The Frost Ace, Ubert, Will9455, and Woodstock. Thanks so much for listening, and we hope you enjoyed listening to this episode of Please Stop Talking.